I'm sure you remember all of the Gina Carano stuff and how horrible that situation was, especially for her. I mean, she's pretty much been effectively canceled from Hollywood. I don't know if she'll be able to go back. I don't know if she even wants to. I think she likes acting and she gets roles here and there, but Kathleen Kennedy does not like people that don't toe the line with her. And she went to, I think it was the Hollywood Reporter. I can't remember the outlet, but there was an outlet that came out and said through some inside source at Lucasfilm that she was fired, and she heard about it with all of us. It was a crazy time. And that came after a relentless campaign by people on Twitter X to get her canned. She came out and made a statement about Kathleen Kennedy and how vicious she can be and how she sends people after you and how she's got a lot of people in the media that will put people in line. And, you know, it never stops. And now you have global news talking about this. Slap in the face. Ex-Mandalorian stars invite to fan expo prompts backlash. Is there a lot of backlash? Because I'm not seeing it, to be honest. What I think is going on here, because it's in Canada, you have some pretty vindictive people that decided to pick up this story based on a handful of people. They started a petition. I think that's where this originated. The petition was started January 10th, 2024. It's over on change.org, and it's got barely 1,000 signatures, which is kind of embarrassing. Urge Vancouver Fan Expo to remove Gina Carano from the 2024 guest lineup. And there's a whole thing of bullshit on here, lying about her, trying to get her in trouble, saying that she hates LBGT people and all this stuff, which is not true. She's never said anything about that. All she ever talked about was the fact that she didn't want to put pronouns in her bio, but that makes her the biggest phobe in the world. And then she made a joke. She said her pronouns were beep, bop, boop. Remember that? That's how it went down, and that made her the biggest phobe in the world. I can tell you from what I've seen, when she goes to cons, here's what happens. There's lines out the door for her, and she gets to meet people, and then she goes home. That's pretty much the end of it. She's done a bunch of cons with Drunk 3PO. Jay, great dude. He helps her out when he does these. Pretty sure she hires him, and he helps her kind of set everything up like an assistant. And he's got great stories in that. He shares pictures and videos all the time of what happens, and it's nothing but a fun time. But these people are acting like they're afraid. They think something's going to go down because she's there. She's been to multiple cons, and nothing has happened. But it looks like Vancouver Comic-Con isn't going to do anything. There's a statement in here from them, and I'm not going to go through this. They interviewed a couple of cosplayers, and that's their big gotcha, are these cosplayers that don't bring anybody to the con, by the way. Gina Carano would actually bring them business. These cosplayers, who I don't know anything about, nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about them. But there is a statement in here, a small one, and it looks like they're not going to ban her, thankfully. Tired of this, man. Tired of this with these people constantly getting people removed from stuff, because the goal is to make them homeless at the end of the day. They're mad that she's still out there getting a lot of love and going to these cons where she's probably making more money than she did with Lucasfilm. Fan Expo Vancouver is set to take place February 17th through the 19th. In a statement to Global News, the organizers said the event has always been a safe place where fans can find programming that fits their specific interests and interacts with characters from their favorite movies, TV shows, books, and games. We can assure fans that while at the show, every participant, including special guests, will be expected to uphold the same code of conduct to create a safe environment for everyone to celebrate the fandoms that unite us, the statement read. That's it. So essentially, they're not going to get rid of her, thankfully. So she will still be there. And the reactions on Twitter are really funny. They're not going how they thought. You can see here 1.8 thousand likes to 225. 1,800 comments to 225 likes. So they're getting ratioed into the ground because people are tired of this shit. So good on them for not bending the knee to a couple of cosplayers that are salty. And for that, I am glad. So, and just, when is this? This will never end with her. For what? Because she didn't want to put pronouns in her bio. That's the most messed up thing about all of this. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.
Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.